Hey, Fred. I am exhausted. I am exhausted. I don't know how much more tired. Because I can't. I'm physically exhausted, not mentally exhausted. So I'm not going to bed anytime soon. I thought about it, but I'm not going to sleep. So I figured I'll at least come on for a little while. But it's also Thursday, so it was weigh-in day. So I got to tell you guys my weight. That was another reason I came on. Hey, Scooter. I can't wait till tomorrow. My new compression gloves come in tomorrow for the swelling in my hands. Oh, they will. I have some. I just don't know where the hell they are. I haven't had to use them in so long. Last time I had to use them was right around Christmas. I don't know where the hell they went. I have one. Well, had that I put somewhere so I would know where it was, as what normally happens with me. I put it somewhere safe so I wouldn't lose it, and I lost it. So, yeah, that's what happened. Ooh, nice. Don't start with that shit. Do not start with that shit again. Hey, Tracy. So I got two different kinds coming. Me. Oh. I started buffering again. When it does that, I check. It comes with an app. Let me show you. Starlink comes with its own app, so you can check your obstructions, your statistics, and everything. and everything comes back fine. When that happens, so it's not my signal. I don't know. It's YouTube being freaking stupid. Because my laptop is directly through my Starlink signal. It's not through the extender. Because I do have an extender for downstairs. So, being stupid. I got these ones, silkier fabric. So when I'm crocheting, the crochet or the yarn will slide easier. So I have these ones. And then I got a big pack of the normal ones that you normally see. 8 pair. 8 pairs of these bad boys. And these are the ones I normally have. So I should be good to go for a while. Should be good. Hey, Tracy. Should be good to go. So, 8 pairs. So even if I do lose a I'm tired. I'm tired. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. By the end of the day today, I literally said, I quit. Not going to lie. I was ready to quit. Oh, how was she? I think it's the check the day. Ooh. How you doing? Excuse me. I am booked up clear until the 22nd. Oh, awesome. Solid until the 22nd. And that includes working extra days. Tracy. All right. I was already stressed out. And then I get 2 texts back to back. One asking me to shave a German Shepherd, one asking me to shave a Golden Retriever. That pushed me over the edge. And I quit. I quit. Yeah, it keeps up like this, and that's kind of where I'm gonna be here real quick. I know, Tracy. I know. Um, Tracy, email me, and I'll yeah, yeah. Luckily, Breezy, I actually have. I I had to woosa woosa. And I called them and good night, antics. We'll see you later. And I actually texted them a picture of this poster board that I put together explaining why it is a bad idea. Um, Many of you guys have seen this on and once they saw this, they're like, "Oh, okay, let's not." I just had to center myself and explain the risks. And once they saw this, they were like, okay, okay, let's not, let's not. Yeah. So it worked out, but yeah, two texts back to back, and I was like, no, again. Yeah, but it was, and I just rebooted my computer too. I got new war wounds. Okay, I got new war wounds. I'm just, I quit. I quit. I quit. Yeah, I had just clipped the nails. Um, and we did really good. Tracy. All right, so here's the story of this one. This dog is a rescue, and already been kicked out of one grooming shop, already been kicked out of a vet. Right, Breezy? Um, Probably not, Tracy. Probably not. Um, all for the nails, okay? The people that adopted her are with they have absolutely no doubts that she has been horribly, 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 horribly um, abused before they came to her. And with the way she reacted, I have absolutely no doubt that that is the case. She didn't think I'd even be able to clip her nails at all. Um, my Tracy with an I, um, will probably tell you that, and will agree to the statement. I don't give up. But mom was very confident that I was not going to be able to get her nails done based on her experience from the other shop and the vet. Not only did I get her nails done with very little trauma, I also was able to get her glands done. I, exactly. Hey, Lydia, Yeah. Not only hold my water, I also said, hold my coffee. We got her nails done with very little trauma, very little issues. This everybody's entitled to their opinions, so I'm saying it nicely. Yeah, it was a hold my coffee in one hand, hold my other hand. Watch this. So we did her nails first. We did not actually have an issue. This is true, Tracy. We actually did not have an issue until I was actually lifting her up over the edge of the tub, which is when that happened. That was the only part that freaked her out. So, yeah, Tracy. So, I talked to mom and told her I'd like to see her about once building a foundation. And what I'd like to do, yeah, that's good. That's good, Fraud. What I'd like to do is slowly start working her through her fear of getting her nails done. I'd like to try to see if we can get her to the point, because I don't even own muzzles in my shop. Which she was really happy. There is not a single muzzle anywhere in my shop, and Tracy with an eye can verify that. Not a single muzzle anywhere in my shop. I don't use them. I don't own them. I had someone actually drop one off and give me one, and it went straight in the trash. I don't own a single muzzle anywhere in my shop. Don't keep them. Now for Mona, we have basket muzzles for when we go out of town. Yeah, see, and I use basket muzzles for her because she's a drive-by licker. Because they're weirdos. They're weirdos. I know I have some dogs that I don't ever have to chew on their own nails while they're still attached. That's literally the only reason. Stupid. YouTube be YouTubing. But the only reason we use muzzles on Mona is because, like I said, she is a drive-by licker, and she will lick random people when we go out. If she's drawn to certain people, she'll literally lick their clothing, their legs. It doesn't matter. So when we're out in the city, busy, Lydia, very busy. She tends to just lick random people. But we use the basket muzzle so that she can still open her mouth, she can still pant, whatever. She can still freely drink water. Go. But I don't. Yeah, big dogs will do it too. But I don't have them in the shop for grooming. I use if I have to for safety, I use a flat shoelace. I know, you hear her? She's sprawled, literally stretched all the way across my bed. Almost the whole length of my bed. She cracks me up. That's what she exactly, Brad. So in the rare case that I have to for safety, especially for nails with nail clippers, because I've actually seen a dog biting at the nail clippers, and actually the tip of a canine was clipped off by accident. I've seen that happen. So for safety, especially with the bypass style or the scissor style of clippers, it's safer to, if they're biting at the clippers, it's, a good idea for safety to go ahead and make sure that they can't bite the clippers. But they tend to handle it better if they don't see this big, huge honking thing on their face. Hey, Marla. So a flat ribbon or a flat shoelace is less stressful than this big old honking blue, black, whatever color this big old honking muzzle is. They tend to handle it a lot better. So I've been using ribbon or flat ribbon or flat shoelaces for years instead of muzzles. Always as a last resort and only as long as it is absolutely required. So if you have a dog that you only need it for, now you've lost sound. Oh, crap. If you only need it to do any time you have it on, not the whole time. If you only need it for nails, put it on for nails, if you only need it on to do their legs and their feet, then you only have it on for their legs and their feet, not the whole grooming, things like that. You literally only have it on for as long as you absolutely need to. And then take it off. He might be doing parkour kitty again. Again, no. I don't do human. Right, Marla? I don't mess with people feet. Nope. No. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. So no parkour kitty tonight. At least not at the moment. No, it's grooming. Even when I wasn't actively in the shop, I was still grooming on the side. I just wasn't grooming full time. Grooming. Hey, Messy Palette. How are you, honey? Grooming has always been a passion for me. It's always been something I enjoy. I just worry that I'll be so busy that I get burned out. And I try really hard not to let that happen. Okay, so weigh-in was this morning. Oh, okay. Weigh-in was this morning. I broke 230, y'all. Weight was 229.6 this morning. Brad, I have not had a chance to check my email. So it is official. I have lost just a touch over 10 pounds. It is official. I don't know how the hell I did it in a month, but I did. Well, just under a month. Because I think my first official weigh-in was, give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you. May 29th. Girlfriend, you farted. Oh, it better not be stinky. So I started at 240.3 on May 29th. I need to write today's down. I need a pen. 229.6. So yeah, May 29th, I started at 240.3. So 4 weeks, but yeah, right at a month. You may have it here. So, yeah, just a titch over 10 pounds. It's been a bitch. Not gonna lie. With as busy as I have been with everything going on, I walk with as hot as it's been, as tired as I have been. I'm telling you right now, this little pedal exerciser, this little mini pedal exerciser has been a lifesaver. I'll sit here and I'll listen to YouTube, and I'll drop 15, 20, 30 minutes on this little pedal exerciser. This thing has been a lifesaver because I'm either hurting too bad to walk, too damn tired to walk, too exhausted. This thing has been the one thing that's been keeping me going, or my body's just too fatigued. Yeah, that's not going to happen, Brad, to be able to do much of anything, but I can do that. That I can do. My legs feel like Jello afterwards, but I can do that. So that has been a lifesaver, to still be able to do some type of exercise, even with the limited amount of exercise that I can do. So that thing has been a lifesaver. And now, yeah, I do. And you guys have been so encouraging, and knowing that you guys are here to encourage me when I'm feeling so drained from everything that I've got going on with work, and how busy and all of that, and the stress and overwhelmingness that I have going on with all of that. To know that I have you guys here just encouraging me and supporting me and cheering me on has been incredible. Oh, yeah, it's broken. in spirit. Yes, you are, Brad, and I love it. You guys have been awesome. There we go. It's definitely been helpful. That is for sure.
Why did I agree to play the game with them?
I don't know.
Help.
Nope.
I don't know if we have any.
Your dad is asleep. He still does have to work tomorrow. Oy. Hey, Dan. How are you, honey? Yeah, no, the chat has been amazing. 1 month in, and I have already lost 10 pounds. And it has been amazing. It really has. I mean, my family supports me and they're behind me 100%, but it's completely different when you have a whole nother group of people that are checking in on you and encouraging you. I mean, I get texts all the time for people, checking in and it's just been awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, Dan. I hear you. That used to be me for sure. And I was talking to somebody earlier, and they're like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to get some new clothes here soon." Let me let you know a little secret. Um, yes, I will, but first I got to get my cheap ass around to buying new clothes. First, I'm gonna probably put drawstrings in my clothes first.
Ow! I'm hiding.
Shh.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Your dad's sleeping. He's got to work in the morning. Okay, but keep it down. Because it does get quite loud with all 5 of you. Keep it.
You agree to
Keep it down. Scooter said hi. That would be my oldest. She just turned 16 last month. My youngest just turned 12 yesterday. And tomorrow, okay, so we have 3 bonus kids. So we have my 2 plus 3 bonus kids because we're going tomorrow, since youngest, her birthday was yesterday. We're taking, all right, Palette. We're taking the kids to the natural spring pool tomorrow to go swimming for youngest's birthday. Yeah, so he's working tomorrow, but he's half day. He gets up at like 2:00 when he's working day shift. Hey, Lori, how are you, honey? Oh, you were out at the McGill pool? Yeah, we're going tomorrow. He's getting off at 11. We were going to go at 11, but it's going to be a little bit later because we're going to wait for him. So, Dan. Yeah, so we're going to wait for him. So it'll be probably closer to noon. So we'll probably have, we call it McGill Pool. It's not actually a real pool. It's a natural spring. But we use it like a pool. So yeah. So we're gonna take. So we've got 3 bonus kids. So we're gonna take all 5 of the kids out tomorrow. We were gonna go because it was just gonna be me and the kids, and we were gonna go out there. They open at 11, but hubby was able to take a half day. So so we're just going to wait for him. So we'll probably have an early lunch here at the house with me and the kids, and then go out there closer to noon. And then I got to keep an eye on, I got to take care of the neighbors' dogs. So I'll probably hang out with them for a little while in the morning. Because Tracy with an eye actually was able to catch up on caught up on all my messages. For the first time in 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll send you the link. For the first time in 2 weeks, Tracy. Yeah, it's got to be because, like I said, I hotspotted from my phone. I went through the extender signal and straight through my Starlink signal. Everything was fine. Dude, I haven't even checked my email yet. But I'll send. Dude, you have no idea. That's the cover. And then where's the ISBN? Let it focus so you can get the ISBN. There's the ISBN. I have so many coloring books. I love coloring books. Here's the front again. All right, let me pull up the website. Da, 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 da. Okay, thank you. Mine was doing that the other day. All right, Brad, check your email. And then I'll go back and read yours here when I'm done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with technology lately. It's driving me nuts. I'll tell you that. I know my Square has been funky too. Not my terminal, but on my phone. Ow, my ankle just popped. Half the time I have to close all apps because when I go to call or text the client, I have to go into their profile and then get their phone number. It won't refresh so I can get their phone number. So I have to close the app and then reboot it. It's a pain in the ass. It is. It's really nice out there. Oh, that's weird. Oh, crap, Lori. So the only thing you can do is just like a complete new phone. You can't. You can't reset your passwords. Or will it pick up your passwords if you do that? Uh-huh. She already said it wasn't. Because unfortunately, that's a common way to get malware. But she already said it wasn't, Brad. She already said it wasn't. Yeah. That's a pain in the ass. That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, they're in the living room. They were all downstairs for a little while, but Brad. They were all downstairs because it's cooler downstairs, but they had the swamp cooler going in the living room for a little while, and now it's cooled off in the living room, so they're all in the living room now. I want to be diamond painting, but my hands are so unsteady right now, I'd end up making a mess with the drills. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so at least for the foreseeable future, Scooter, um as much as I hate to do it, yeah, it might be a good idea to have somebody as a backup for Scooter Report. Just in case. Because, let's see. So next Monday, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 of them are doodles. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That's not too bad. It's not horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of those 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Mike. One is a retriever, golden retriever. One is a golden retriever. One is a golden retriever shepherd mix. One is a husky mix. Yeah. July 28th, I have 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And that's through July 28th. Okay. Yeah, it's just batshit crazy right now. Yeah, so one of the guys hubby works with in the truck shop, I've known him since he was a kid. Oh dear God, no. Absolutely not. Hey Mark, no. That's a big fat no. If I had to do that, Brad, I would absolutely quit for real. Yeah, no. That would literally drive me to quit. No. But yeah, one of the guys that hubby works with in the truck shop, I've known, let's see. Hey Doug, how are you, honey? Oh, God. 20 years? Pretty much over 20 years. Since he was a kid. And he asked if I was still grooming. And hubby told him I was, and he asked because he used to have his dog groomed at the other place that closed, and he asked if I was still grooming, and hubby said, yeah, that I'm, with all of this going on, depending on the dogs that I have that day, that I'm averaging anywhere from 6 to 11 dogs a day by myself, depending on the dogs and what they need and what dogs they are, what breeds they are. And this guy is like, by herself, and hubby's like, yeah, she works by herself, she doesn't have any employees. And he about pooped himself. He's like, how is she doing that by herself? She's worked by herself for years. So he's probably going to be calling me here soon to get his dog in. He knows it's going to be a little while. So how are you doing, Doug? How are you doing, Mark? So yeah. He about croaked when hubby told him that I work by myself and I'm pushing that many dogs every day. Spring cleaning fever. Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah, we were spring cleaning the yard. Cow Ranch just had a sale on mulch, 3 for $10. So hubby went nuts in the front yard and got some mulch laid across the front of the house. He spent his days off doing a bunch of yard work in the front. Really, Mona? Do you have to make that much noise just getting off the bed? I can't. Where's my beeper? George is outside raising a ruckus. I do not. I could not sleep on a dog hair stuffed pillow. There ain't no way in hell. Did he bring his ass in the house? Okay, he stopped working. Got him that time. Oh, what did you say? No, she literally, love, she literally front goes off the bed. She just stands there for a minute and then just slides the rest of the way off and then just splots. Not sploots, just like splots. It's like she does it that way to make as much noise as she possibly can. She cracks me up. She cracks me up. And it's like my shoes are right there. So she splots. Not sploots, splots. Like my shoes are right there. So it's like she comes down and she knows my shoes are right there because she looked at my shoes. So she kicks my shoes. And then she cracks me up. Then she turns around. She's halfway to the door. Then she turns around and literally just looks over her shoulder at me. And you know how dogs go that do that, you know, that humph at you? Yeah. Yeah. That's what she did. She cracks me up though. She did it on purpose just to make noise. She cracks me up. Because she'll sit there. She humps me all the time because she backtalks me. Because she's a diva, if y'all haven't noticed. She is not innocent. She's a diva. A diva, I tell you. I have turned this dog into a diva. And I own it. I mean, I did it. It's all my fault. Yes, Doug. Yes. Love. She's an absolute diva. And I turned her into that. That is all my fault. Okay, here's the kicker, y'all. I didn't even leave the shop until probably close to about 5:15, 5:20. And we came straight home. She slept most of the day today. We didn't go anywhere after work. Just saying. Just saying. Doug, you are not lying. Scooter? Yes. And most of the day, she had her back turned to me, so she wasn't even watching me that closely today. Yeah, she wasn't even watching me that closely today. Because, let's see, I only had, was it 1 or 2 new dogs today? No new dogs today. The new dogs I had today were just glands. That's what it was. And then the other 2 were dogs that aren't in quite as often. So exactly, Scooter. Exactly. That's what it was. She's like, you got this. I know these dogs. You're good. Good night. I'm sleeping today. So she had her back to me most of the day today and was just like zonked out most of the day. I didn't have any super big dogs today. Mostly, I think the biggest dog I had today was maybe like 25 pounds. So, she wasn't stressing it today. So she conked out on me today. She thinks she does. When I have the bigger dogs, yeah, she does watch me a lot more. She does pay a lot more attention when I have the bigger dogs. But when I have the small dogs, she doesn't pay as much attention. Hey, no face. Yeah, she watches the bigger dogs because they can pull me over a little bit easier. So she's definitely a little bit more alert. Although, luckily at work, I've never been. Okay. I've never actually been pulled over all the way by a dog. Almost, but not all the way. Closest time I came to being pulled completely off my feet was a few months after I fell and broke my tailbone. I was just starting to get better with that, and a dog pulled me face first into the door, and I thought I broke my nose. That was the closest time I came to. I didn't break my nose, but I thought I did. To a dog pulling me off my feet. But I was a little bit, not 100%. I was almost healed up, but not quite healed up 100% from breaking my tailbone. Oh, whatever, Brad. Mona's actually got it easy when I'm at work. Actually, it's not until after I leave work that I have more problems. Hypervigilance at work keeps me on my toes. But then once I leave, that's when the exhaustion hits. If that makes sense. Yeah, so in the morning time, I'm doing good, just normally, period. 1, 2 o'clock starts rolling around. Hypervigilance keeps me moving. But after that, the more I move, the more tired I get. But once I'm done, that's it. That's when it hits me. That's when it hits me. Wrong phone. is a great idea. Oh. What's the idea? But that hypervigilance, I think, is aiding to the exhaustion by the time I leave. Interesting. Thank you, Nobot. Yeah, that could do it. I know it's going to be harder for you. Because your entire body is completely out of whack from the cancer. And then, of course, the treatment for the cancer. Yeah, I do the same thing. There's a lot of times I have to force myself to eat because I'm just not hungry. Yeah, I have to force myself to eat. I will, Doug. Yep. Yep. I do that, and it's hard. I haven't seen Eric around for a while, so I'm not sure. He usually pops in, but I haven't seen him. Okay, Scooter. Yeah, I can't do avocado. The texture for me, I'm a texture eater. That one's hard. Ooh, you know what's good? Celery and peanut butter. Yeah, now, when the kids were little, I would make celery with peanut butter and a couple of raisins on top. They loved those. Of course, I can't have raisins anymore because I always have added sugar in them. If I could find real raisins with no added sugar, I could have those. Oh, is it? Okay. If I see her tomorrow, I'm going to have to say happy birthday. I do not. No, I have a hard time with the texture of avocado. Guacamole, I have a hard time with yogurt. I like yogurt, but I cannot eat it very often. Oh, she did go live? See, it's hard for me to, when I'm this busy, it's hard for me to catch a lot of lives because what I'll do is, see, let me show you. So these are this is the headset I wear when I'm at work. And you can see all the sweat and everything in my headband and everything. So when I'm at work, all I do is I hit and hold this button and it just goes to the next video, whatever it goes. So if the live is not up and then play next, then I don't catch it. Why? If it's not in the next up in the play next, I don't, unless it shows when I'm by my tablet and I actually see it. That's usually the only time I catch a live while I'm at work anymore. And I can actually tap it from, or, select it from the list. But usually when I'm at work and I have a video end and I'm not next to my tablet, I just hit and hold and it just plays next. So that's why you guys don't see me in a lot of live when I'm at work anymore. Because if it's not in the lineup, it ain't playing next. Because I'm not next to my tablet as much as I used to be. I want a dark blue. Yeah, I'm too busy to keep running back to my tablet every time to try to catch lives. So if it's not in the up next lineup, I'm not catching it at work. No bot's good for cleaning up messes. See, before I was scheduling a lot of haircuts and doing a lot of rough cuts. So I was like, and the timing worked out that I was at my grooming table, which that's my grooming table is here. Where my tablet is set up is on the table next to my grooming table. So I was doing a lot of rough cuts and stuff when a lot of the lives were starting. So I could just turn around right there and get the live going. Time-wise, the timing is not working out a lot like it was, and I'm just too damn busy to keep running back and forth. So if it ain't in the up next, and I'm not. Oh, oh my goodness. Probably going to finish these flowers and then call it quits for tonight. Probably finish coloring this tomorrow. Yeah, I'm probably just going to finish these last few flowers right here and then call it quits. Is there anybody live tonight? Good night, Tracy. We'll see you later, honey. Mona is being extra diva. Because she can be extra diva. Yesterday was youngest's birthday. Who be that?
Hello, everybody.
Speaking of, there she is.
What do you mean, speaking of?
I just said yesterday was your birthday.
Oh. Thank you. I like what you coloring.
I know, I like
do
this.
this bright blue
I was thinking about that.
or orange.
I was thinking about a couple of different shades of blue or a blend of red and orange, like a cardinal.
I was saying the blue because our bluebirds, they're vibrant out here. Birds out there, they're like, they're not really.
The
blue.
ones out here are like a cardinal.
I think since you're doing more like of a blue, I feel like the blue would just like go with it.
Yeah, because these are going to be probably pinks and purples.
I think the blue automatically looks better with pinks and purples.
Okay.
Blue.
But I'm going to probably finish this tomorrow because my
Thank you.
hands are hurting. Look how
Ooh.
swollen they are.
Dang. This is a good song.
My
This is loud.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
My compression gloves will be here tomorrow, so that's going to help with the
So are
swelling.
my shoes. What time tomorrow?
I don't know.
Oh, gosh dang it. I'll probably wear my Hated.
Okay.
Not my school ones. My college ones.
I've got some here. I've got the dual action off-brand to take. So I'm going to take that with my night meds. So, which I've got my night meds right here. Yeah, my hands hurt. The joys of arthritis. All right. I think it's time for me to stretch out. I'm done for the day. And then in the morning, I got to get up and take care of the neighbor dogs. Get to hang out with them. I'll probably make my first cup of coffee in the morning. Go hang out with them for a little while. Well, I still have a few of the name brand. I still have a few of those ones. The good chit. So, all right. I do plan at this moment, I do plan on still going live tomorrow night. That is the plan. But if the plan changes, I'll post it. Yeah, I probably will after today. Like I said, I didn't leave the shop until after 5. So I probably will sleep good because I'm done. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's Friday. Maybe not. I've been thinking about that because she usually goes live about the same time I do normally. I've been thinking I might start taking Friday nights off so we're not competing since she's actively protesting. I might do that. It's been a thought in my head the last couple of weeks, and it's been working out well. Let me think on that some more. If I end up going out for a walk, if the temperature cools down a little bit, I might go for an earlier walk before she goes live. Maybe go live then. But that last week I took Friday off, and that worked out well. And that's been a little nugget in the back of my mind in the last couple of weeks. Because she's actively protesting. And we do share a lot of the same audience. Let me think. That's exactly what I've been thinking. With all of this, and how busy I've been now, especially the last few weeks, that's exactly what I've been thinking. Let me mull this over for the day and give it some deeper thought instead of just a nugget in the back of my mind that I've been tossing around. Let me mull it over and nitpick it a little bit. And try to make a good decision about it. But yeah, it's been a nugget, but this is something I need to really nitpick and really mull about instead of just tossing it around. That might be a good idea because we do share a lot of the same audience. So let me mull it over. Give it some credible thought. Yes, Fraudy is good at double dipping. But that's the thing. Like I said, Kim and I share a lot of the same audience. I do need some dedicated, specific time off, especially with all of this busyness. And Kim is actively protesting. And if we share so much of the same audience, I'd rather, if I'm going to take a specific day off, I'd rather share that, give that time to somebody who's actively protesting. Yeah, let me mull it over. Let me mull it over. If I'm going to pick a time, that would be the best time. No Faces Live. Perfect. All right. Perfect ending. If you would like to continue the conversation, head on over to No Face. Link is in the chat. If not, and you're headed to bed and you need them night meds, sweet dreams, sleep tight. If you're on the other side and you're just starting day and you need them, day meds. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you make the time to find something beautiful to look at. It makes the day better, I promise. Important. I will come to a decision about this. If I do not go live tomorrow night, Miss Kim protesting in Austin, she will be not live tomorrow, 9:30-ish Pacific Eastern time. I'll try to post a link about it, and I'll make a decision tomorrow for sure, and I'll post on my community page. What Pacific Standard Time? That's what I meant. Pacific Standard Time. God, I'm tired. I'm freaking tired. 9:30-ish Pacific Standard Time. I'm tired. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I know. I'm freaking tired. I'm take my ass to bed. My brain is starting to shut down. I'm going. I'm going. I got my Advil. I got my night meds. I'm going to bed. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the support with my weight loss journey and goals. You guys are amazing, and it truly means a lot to me. It really does. On that note, I'm taking my ass to bed. Y'all have a wonderful night. Remember, a little bit of love make this world a better place. See you guys later.